Moving on now, viewers. Now, India's new Foreign Secretary, Vardhan Shringla, has taken over his new role today. In fact, he was the Indian envoy to US before this. And this is the latest development that he has taken on the role of he was in fact prior to this the Indian envoy to the US, and now he has been appointed as the new foreign secretary to the country as well. And Vardhan Shringla also has a history of in fact being an envoy for India as well, and he has risen to the top of the Foreign Office, bringing closure to one of India's foreign policy challenges for 3 decades as well.
It is for me both a great honor and a truly humbling experience to be taking over as the Foreign Secretary of India. In doing so, I am conscious of the fact that I am stepping into the shoes of my illustrious stalwarts and seniors who have upheld the highest standards of professionalism and integrity to their work. In this context, my 2 immediate predecessors come to mind. Foreign Secretary Vijay Gokhale set impeccably high standards and a very high bar. And External Affairs Minister Dr. Jaishankar, who we know is one of the leading authorities on foreign policy in India and anywhere in the world. I've had the privilege to work under him directly when he was Foreign Secretary, and I look forward to his close guidance in the performance of my duty as Foreign Secretary.
So this was Vardhan Shringla, who has taken over his new role today. He was in fact the Indian envoy to the US before this. Joining us over the phone line is my colleague Aishwarya. Aishwarya, this is in fact an important day. Now India has got its new foreign secretary. He has taken over his new role. In fact, this has also been seen, Aishwarya, as a good important step being taken, because it would mean that the merger of and the closure of India's foreign policy challenges for 3 decades.
Well, at this point of time, he's a very senior bureaucrat, a senior IFS officer who has been deputed in several countries, and his last assignment prior to becoming the new Foreign Secretary of India was as the Indian ambassador to the United States. He basically understands the way the Modi government functions. He has closely worked under the present Foreign Minister and the former Foreign Secretary S. Jaishankar. He understands what exactly is the need of the hour for the government, how are the relationships important, and what are the policies which basically need to be followed. And that's one of the basic reasons why a senior bureaucrat has been chosen for the top position within the MEA, because the Foreign Secretary is the one where the policy formulation takes place. But when you have a Foreign Minister to the likes of S. Jaishankar, who himself has been a bureaucrat who understands the every intricacy, thus keeping this in mind, Vardhan Shringla, who is now the new Foreign Secretary of India, it is going to boost the whole policy process which has been going on in making India and the other countries closer. There has been a very well process which has been going on, specifically within South Asia, but also with European and certain specific South American countries, and that is something which is going to continue now when Vardhan Shringla is going to be the India's Foreign Secretary.
Thank you so much, Aishwarya, for getting us that detail. So clearly, India's new foreign secretary has finally been announced and resumed charge. Vardhan Shringla is the newly appointed secretary to India.